Evacuation orders are in place for parts of Townsville, with fears that floodwaters could rise to second-storey levels as heavy rain pounds Far North Queensland. Our reporter Lauren Forbes is on the ground for us there this afternoon. Lauren, take us through what's happening there at the moment. We understand that police are door knocking.
Well, Christy, I'd just like to begin with the tragic news that we have just heard, the news of one reported death in Ingham. Now, this all unfolded at about 9:20 this morning. An SES boat was responding to the flooding emergency there and it capsized. 6 people were on board at the time. 5 people were located and tragically 1 person has been confirmed deceased. Now, it's unclear their identity so far, but it's understood that this person is not a member of the SES family.
This is tragically, sadly, it highlights the dangers and the risks of these events, and that's why we are engaging with members of the community and asking them to heed the advice of emergency services workers.
Now, Christy, I'm here located, as you mentioned before, in one of the low-lying areas here in Townsville that's currently under an evacuation order. Now, residents here are being told to leave before midday, Australian Eastern Standard Time. And as you can see here, water is building up on the roads. You can see a car there just down the road. Now, we were here last night at about 10 o'clock. The levels were just reaching the tyres. That's since now reaching the bottom of the doors of that vehicle down there. And if we spin the camera around to the houses, we've also seen the water creep up to homes, into their front doors. Now, this is just one of the areas that's under that evacuation order by midday here in Townsville. That's ahead of those life-threatening floods. I know that 1 death has been confirmed in Ingham, but the real risk here in Townsville is that this could potentially occur here. Now, we'll get that list up on the screen of the areas that are currently under this order. It includes Cludon, Hermit Park, Idalia, Anoonaba, Railway Estate and Rosley. But emergency crews are also telling residents outside of these zones that are not only just situated along the Ross River to also prepare to leave for the emergency.
Even if they are not in one of those zones, people need to be prepared. They need to have thought about their evacuation route. They need to have their emergency kit prepared with about 3 days' worth of supplies, particularly any medication that they may need. So it's not only this current event, it's the flooding that will occur afterwards.
Now, these low-lying areas are located along the banks of the Ross River here in Townsville, which stretches right through the city. Now, that river is swollen and it is rising quickly today. It's currently sitting at 1.46 metres in height, which is just above minor flood levels. But the fear is that it could grow to major flooding levels by this afternoon, and that's after more than 600 millimetres of rain in some areas across the city, with those rain totals quite isolated across the state.
We took the opportunity to pre-position a lot of assets early, and I said to Queenslanders a few months ago that we were taking this seriously, and we've prepared better than ever that I've seen for a disaster. My message, though, is there is more rain to come. And I'm hearing comments from people, friends and family, even in Townsville, saying, oh, well, it doesn't appear to be as bad as 2019. That's still a prospect. So please do the precautions. Take every opportunity to get out if you believe you're in harm's way.
So, Christy, it is a haunting reminder here, this situation unfolding in Far North Queensland, of the catastrophic 2019 floods where streets turned into rivers, similar to these images behind me, and homes were completely submerged. Now, residents are remaining on edge here. You can see it's pretty much a ghost town at this stage. And people are moving to higher ground. Earlier this morning, we saw cars parking on higher ground as well. People are trying to stay as safe as possible, but others also who are located higher up are choosing to remain in their 2-storey homes on the higher level as well.
All right, Lauren, thank you for the update. Stay safe there in Townsville. We'll check in with you again shortly.